Hey Aquarius, welcome to your February 2020 love forecast. Twin flame, soulmate, relationship, love in general. What is on the path for Aquarians in February? Happy birthday if you're new to the channel. I hope you'll subscribe, like, and even share the video. And those who are returning subscribers or brand new subscribers, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I'm pulling cards from the Enchanted Map, one for Divine Feminine. Well, this is Divine Masculine, actually, and this one is Divine Feminine. Beautiful, okay, and I'll read those to you also so that you know this is a reading for the general collective of all Aquarians, so it is not going to be everyone's message. If that's the case, feel free to check out the video that represents your rising sign, because even though these are sun sign based readings, individual zodiac readings, sometimes what you're dealing with in relationship is the face you're showing to the world and how you're being perceived, and that is your rising sign. So just wanted to make sure you knew that. Here we go. Movement. Divine Masculine gets card 28. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is a time for positive momentum as you come out of a period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut begin to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you know the actions you need to take. This isn't a time for fear. Let it go and move forward. Powerful, powerful message for Divine Masculine. Then we have Divine Feminine gets card 26. Deep freeze. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. There we go. Look at that. Deep freeze. That is a lion. Feels possibly you may be dealing with a Leo. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being. Not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, get a massage, rest, and dream. So interesting, it feels very different energy here. So whichever one you are, Aquarius, whether you're the Divine Masculine in the movement or the Divine Feminine in the not like just stay put. That seems a little bit like you're going to neutral corners possibly. Let's see what we get. Oh. So I'm doing this Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energetic reading. Everyone seems to like that. Gives you an opportunity to see yourself a little more clearly without the reader telling you which one you are. It's like you get to say, yeah, no, that's me or that's me. So, energy coming from Divine Masculine, 9 of Pentacles there. Very much on their own, independent, making their way in the world. Here, Divine Feminine is 2 of Pentacles, weighing the options, trying to deal with realities on the ground, the situation between the divine counterparts, 3 of Cups. And the challenge here, or the dynamic is King of Wands. Could be dealing, that's Leo energy there. So far we have Pentacles and fire. Okay, how does Divine Masculine feel about Divine Feminine? Queen of Swords. How does Divine Feminine feel about Divine Masculine? 4 of Pentacles. So if this is how you're feeling, in the extended, I'm using this deck to pull cards from Spirit, your higher self, the universe. That can come in the form of advice, next best steps, warnings, etc. And then energetic messages you're trying to convey to each other, and then outcome and timing cards. That's what we'll do in the extended. But for now, let's take a look at, I think I want to get a handle on the Three of Cups first, the situation here. Why is the Three of Cups here as the situation? Yes, wish has been granted. This feels celebratory to me. Six of Pentacles, balance and fairness is restored. Yeah, I like it. I think it's good. And the challenge or the dynamic, King of Wands. There's another card of balance here. Tempering some energies. There may have been some hostility, arguments. One more on that, please. Ace of Cups. Wow. So I feel the situation is the Three of Cups. That feels a lot more lighthearted. Okay, that feels like we have cause for celebration. Wishes have been granted. Healing has taken place if it was needed. And we're now engaging in an equal give and take in the connection, right? One of us isn't giving more than the other. There's a better balance, fairness, reciprocity. And that is a reason, cause for celebration. But then we have the dynamic of the King of Wands. So that can be a challenge, meaning if the energy of the King of Wands, if you're dealing with a King of Wands, if you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag here, and that person is very set and stuck in their ways, sort of unyielding, my way or the highway, that can be the challenge. It can also be just that energy is present in the connection where both people are saying, I know what I want and I'm not going to settle for less. And what that calls for is balancing, a tempering of the energies. This requires a little transmutation, right? This in most decks, when you see the Angel of Temperance, the angel is pouring water and fire back and forth, and the water doesn't put out the fire, and the other cup doesn't ignite. It's just a tempering of energies until they reach homeostasis, like a neutral room temperature. So that's what this feels like to me, is there's been some hot temper here, perhaps, or a strong will. There may have been some arguments, but there's real love here. There's real love here. It's divinely gifted. It isn't by just, you know, oh, lucky me. No, lucky both of you. In the dynamic, there is, underneath the quarrelsome nature is a lot of love. I feel better now. 9 of Pentacles here for Divine Masculine, showing up with some Virgo energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo here, Aquarius. Okay. Judgment. Answering the call of this connection. This is twin flame soulmate energy. It is also about forgiveness. It is also reconciliation, second chances. So this feels very much like this person has, if there's been any separation here, which is possible, this person has remained single on their own, really making their way in the world, just counting on themselves, trying to attract to them that which they want. What they want is forgiveness, a second chance, or they want to offer that, whichever way that goes. It's a fated connection. Now we have Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune together. Very much a fated connection. I feel that whoever this Divine Masculine is knows the power of the connection, understands what it's about, is attracting to them, calling into them this reconciliation of the twins and moving forward, letting destiny take the wheel. Just beautiful. Yeah, and underneath, wants to move forward, Chariot. The card, when I pull them from under the deck, it sort of helps me understand what the unconscious motivation might be, what's going on behind the scenes that you can't see, and sometimes you can't even see it about yourself. So if this is you, Divine Masculine, it's sort of like the energy you want is like, I'm ready to move forward. Divine Feminine is 2 of coins. Same thing as Pentacles. Just getting their sea legs, trying to juggle something. Yes, after the end of a very painful cycle here. Not sure of their next best step. There's so much Pentacles here with regard to a King of Pentacles, or just getting in their King of Pentacles energy. This is very much Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, stability, groundedness. This is someone who's well off or well on their way to being very successful in a financial way here in the 3D, right? Pentacles are very much where we're at right now in this lifetime. So I kind of feel Divine Feminine may be trying to get over an end of a painful chapter, is sort of weighing the pros and cons, is kind of how it feels with regard to this King of Pentacles. And if you are the Divine Feminine here, Aquarius, and you're not dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you could be dealing with somebody who has a lot of Pentacles in their chart, because we have a lot of Pentacles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Judgment, just so you know, I'll walk you through it, is Scorpio energy. Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. Chariot is Cancer. Star is Aquarian energy, so you showed up in your own reading. Temperance is also Sagittarius. And the Queen of Swords would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I already said the King of Pentacles. So I feel like I've hit everything here. King of Wands also here is Aries, Leo, Sag. So let's see how this Divine Masculine feels. Queen of Swords, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think Divine Masculine if you're the Aquarius, then you're seeing the sharp edge of this Divine Feminine. Someone who doesn't take any guff, you know? Takes no prisoners. Cuts out what no longer serves them. Asks a lot of questions, is all about getting at the truth. Truth teller, truth seeker. But if on the other hand, you are Divine Feminine, then I feel this Divine Masculine is recognizing your energy here and is sort of feeling a little like they're overthinking things, and this Divine Masculine may be overthinking things, may be afraid of their feelings, feeling a little tied up, a little stuck. This is very stuck energy, and it's like being in their head and not dropping into their heart chakra. And I feel that the reason why is like they really want to move forward here. This is a Page of Wands. So it's light, flirtatious energy. It is passion, but it isn't very highly evolved yet. It sort of still has its innocence. And I think they feel like they're being friend zoned. They feel the intensity of this connection. And I feel that they're like saying, you know what? I don't want any substitutions. I want the ace. Well, the ace is here. The ace is available to this divine couple. The ace is available, and that's what this person wants. It could also just be that Divine Masculine is overthinking things and sees the Divine Feminine as just being more flirtatious and friend zoning them. Isn't sure that Divine Feminine wants the same thing that they want. Does that make sense? So right now, the energy I'm getting is Divine Masculine definitely knows the power of this connection, and Divine Feminine is sort of juggling and holding back. There's 4 of Pentacles. That's that pulling back, being very guarded. Very guarded. With the Ten of Swords, I can see why. There's the King of Swords now. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. This is Divine Feminine saying, yeah, I know what I am. It is a card of unconditional love. I feel that Divine Feminine, it's so interesting. Like, I feel you're misreading each other. I feel like Divine Feminine feels either that Divine Masculine is very guarded, or that Divine Feminine needs to be very guarded. And I feel it's more that one, because we have the juggling, we have the Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So it's sort of like, I don't know if I should move forward in this or if I should pull back. But I think deep down inside, wanting to take that leap, wanting a fresh start in this connection, and I do feel that that mirrors the energy of Divine Masculine, really wanting to get to the truth though. This Divine Feminine is being perceived correctly as this Queen of Swords, and now we have the King of Swords. So we have King, Queen of Swords. That is high honor, integrity, truth, honesty, fairness, balance. It can be about your morals and your values and living by a certain code. This king doesn't have as much emotion as the queen has. And I feel that Divine Feminine is making up for it by showing up saying, yeah, but I've got the love. I've got the love for you. I'm holding space for that as it evolves, because that is a card of unconditional love. Just lovely. So the next step is for me to go ahead and read. See, and it's interesting that we've got movement here for Divine Masculine, and we've got the Wheel and the Chariot, and all of that is forward motion, and deep freeze on the side of Divine Feminine. So there has been something here that occurred. It's also possible that this Divine Feminine energy just went through a bad situation and isn't sure that they want to start something new. But then I see the Fool, which tells me that they really do. They at least want to take a leap of faith in this connection and move forward with unconditional love and the energy of the Divine Feminine. So they show up here saying, yep, that's me. King and Queen of Swords, very high vibration, truth, honesty, wisdom, knowledge. These are people with high intellect. That doesn't surprise me, Aquarius. That makes sense, knowing you the way I know you. So I'm going to move to the extended and carry on with the messages from Spirit, the messages to and from the divine counterparts. I will also pull some romance angels. So if this story is resonating with you, the link to the extended is below. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, have a great February. Bye.